tastes like feet. I like it.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most divisive foods.
Look, Bella, we can't be friends anymore.
For this list, we're looking at the foods that are the most polarizing in terms of opinion. Do you love or loathe these foods? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Mushrooms. Saying you love fungus in your salad or on your pizza might make you seem not quite right in the head. But specify that you like mushrooms and people will understand.
Mushrooms don't smell nice at all. They smell kind of metallic, really.
Well, certain people. While some love mushrooms for their earthy flavor and distinct texture, others despise them for those very reasons.
I use chestnut mushrooms with the beef short ribs because I love their firm texture and nutty taste.
Some just can't get past their fungus status. Even if you can't stand eating mushrooms, you can at least appreciate their health benefits. With plenty of vitamin D and zinc, as well as possibly lowering blood pressure, you don't have to dig deep to see what's good about them.
この椎茸食べてみてくださいよ。
Please eat what?
Wait. He said, please eat some shiitake mushrooms.
Number 9. Oysters.
Very nice. Give me 4 with vinegar.
Some people enjoy oysters cooked with butter and garlic, while others slurp them down raw on the half shell. Then there are those who stay away from them completely. And it's not just vegans and vegetarians. Once a low-cost seafood item, oysters are now seen as a delicacy.
Wow, champagne and oysters. You really shouldn't have, guys.
Oh, it's a special night.
But a high status isn't good enough for some, who are repulsed by their slimy texture. Oyster advocates will say you need to prepare and consume them properly. Even if served raw, things like lemon juice can really enhance the flavor. There's also the timing of consumption, knowing when to slurp, when to chew, and when to swallow. And if you still hate them after all that, well, at least you tried.
I told you we should have served cake instead of oysters.
Number 8. Spam. When you hear the word spam, you might think of junk email or Monty Python before you think of canned pork.
Spam, bacon, sausage and spam. Spam, egg, spam, spam, bacon and spam. Spam, 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 egg and spam.
While there are plenty of processed meat products on supermarket shelves, few are a punchline to the extent of spam.
That's how the government covered up the UFO crash in Roswell, by canning the sliced up alien carcasses and calling it spam, aka sliced processed alien meat.
Created by Hormel in 1937, spam was popular among soldiers fighting in World War II and for countries needing to ration food supplies. While some might see spam as a last resort meal, it's beloved in many cultures. In Hawaii, spam is so adored, it's called the Hawaiian steak. Spam is also popular in the Philippines as well as East Asian countries like Japan and South Korea. You might also be surprised by how versatile an ingredient it is.
This is from Nick and Sue. They send their best wishes for a safe trip.
That's very nice. Spam and Reese's. All right.
I love spam and Reese's. Can I have it?
Number 7. Coconut. Do you find almond joys to be anything but a joy? Do you refuse to hear about the benefits of using coconut oil as a moisturizer? If so, you're probably a coconut hater.
I hate coconut, not the taste, consistency.
Fresh.
Some people find nothing redeeming about this fruit, hating its coarse texture and lingering aftertaste. And they would risk dehydration over one sip of coconut water. Others are nuts for coconuts, enjoying the taste and its many uses, making cakes with coconut butter and curries with coconut milk. No matter where you stand on the debate, we can all agree on one thing. It would not be fun to have a coconut fall on your head. Number 6. Beets. Beets, short for beetroots, are a root vegetable known for their distinct flavor. For some, that flavor is sweetness. For others, it's dirt. People who can't stand beets aren't necessarily being overdramatic.
The salad has beets. Do you like beets?
I hate beets.
Me too.
We're both beet haters.
Geosmin is a chemical found in beets that gives them an aroma of dirt, even if they've been washed. Since smell and taste are connected, those who are sensitive to this odor can have a hard time stomaching beets. but you might be able to develop a tolerance by seeking out beets with lower amounts of geosmin.
Jeez, it looks like somebody rubbed beets all over your feet.
I love beets.
And if you need nutrition to motivate you, research indicates that beets may help with inflammation and high blood pressure. After all, would Dwight Schrute ever steer you wrong?
Beets are the worst.
People love beets.
Nobody likes beets.
Everyone loves
Nobody likes beets, Dwight.
Number 5. Anchovies. Don't want anyone to touch your pizza?
Hi, yes, I'd like to order a large pizza.
No anchovies.
With extra anchovies?
Get it with anchovies and they will be staying away based on smell alone. Of course, you first need to make sure that you can stand anchovies yourself.
So none of you has ever had anchovies? Oh man, you don't know what you're missing. They were all salty and oily and they melted in your mouth.
Stop!
These tiny fish are salty and oily, delicious to some and repulsive to others.
You're in or you're out. Me, I'm in. I'm in this deep, and this right here is the perfect way to have them.
They're also more common than you might realize, playing a key role in Caesar salad dressing and popping up in fish sauce. Granted, there is a difference between enjoying the essence of anchovies and eating them whole. Some recommend spending extra for higher quality anchovies in a jar instead of cheap ones in a can. It might sound fishy, but some people really love anchovies.
Smelly. Anchovies.
Number 4. Brussels sprouts.
Thursday is now cruciferous vegetable night. Tonight's selection, Brussels sprouts.
For some people, the words Brussels sprouts conjure up childhood memories of suffering through these tiny members of the cabbage family at the dinner table.
Oh my God, it's Brussels sprouts!
That's worse than no food.
While some learn to love them after trying different cooking techniques, such as roasting in olive oil, others can't overcome their Brussels sprout bias. If you are one of these people, it might be that you have a particularly sensitive tongue, and that you can only taste the bitterness of Brussels sprouts. With additional seasoning or perhaps sautéing them in brown sugar, you can cut through some of the bitterness. And we don't need to tell you this, but Brussels sprouts are really, really good for you.
Just don't call me late to dinner unless you're serving Brussels sprouts. I won't, I promise.
Number 3. Licorice. You might love Twizzlers or Red Vines, but a purist would not count those as proper licorice. Black licorice is the kind derived from the licorice plant, and the taste is controversial to say the least. Some find it sweet, while others find it sickening.
Licorice.
The flavor reminds some people of fennel, but it actually comes from glycyrrhizin, a key component of the licorice plant. Plus, there's the chewy texture and strong aroma. If you do enjoy licorice, enjoy it responsibly.
Doctors say a Massachusetts man died from eating too much black licorice.
Glycyrrhizin is a powerful ingredient, and too much can result in licorice overdose, up to and including death.
A bag and a half of large candy black licorice, every day for a few weeks, and that really kind of led to we think the low potassium and the cardiac arrest.
Number 2, cilantro. You might have heard people saying that cilantro tastes like soap.
You smell great. Oh my God, what is that?
I rub myself in cilantro every morning.
Either this baffled you or you felt like you'd finally been validated. This aromatic herb, also known as coriander, can add flavor to just about any dish. Unfortunately for some, that flavor is less delicious and more detergent.
Maybe there should be a no insult clause about me, too.
Do you still like cilantro?
Yeah?
You're tying my hands here.
What gives? It's simply a matter of a genetic anomaly in which cilantro's aldehydes give off a soapy flavor. And that's not exactly a flavor you want to voluntarily taste. If a kid says a bad word, do they have their mouth washed out with cilantro?
Sit down. Hey! Lean your head back. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Open it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Pineapple on pizza. Ask someone if they like pineapple and odds are good they'll say yes. Pizza? Same answer. But the two of them together? Either they'll give you a disgusted look or a passionate defense.
It's pizza time!
Pineapple. Ugh.
So much for that.
Pineapple pizza, or Hawaiian pizza if you add ham or bacon, has become one of the most hotly debated culinary issues of our lifetime. Created by Greek-Canadian chef Sam Panopoulos in 1962, pineapple pizza continues, so clearly there is a demand.
I wouldn't mind some pizza.
We're not getting any pineapple.
You are getting pineapple.
We're taking it off our slices.
Don't waste any food,
I
Jay.
think we made our point.
Totally.
We'll get our own pizza.
Some people like the contrast of sweet against savory and salty. Others believe pizza and fruit need to be kept as far apart as possible. But it's still not the weirdest pizza topping we've ever heard of.
Why do you have to wash that awful taste out of my mouth?
Mountain Dew or crab juice?
Ugh! Oh, jeez. I'll take a crab juice.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.